Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're reviewing and reacting to, of course, Fairy Tail manga chapter 475. Wow, I was really positive. 475. DIMARCO YESTA, or YESTA, I think. So YESTA, that's what it's pronounced. So, type in the comments by you click the big button off the shelf now. Of course, that's available for us now on the big page. You know, so you can sit and buy it and fly off the shelf now. Those who share with each other are called friends. Those who compete with each other are called rivals. And those who do both are best friends. I have a best friend, so I don't know that. So let's see, page 2, let's see how page 2. Fairy Tail. Okay, so basically the usual snapshot, you know. Starting off on page. Okay, so we have the next one, of course. Okay, so I would think it starts on page 5. Yes, it does. So the one who has come to judge DIMARCO, stopper of time. Okay, you are is none other than she who manipulates time, the witch of So the witch of here is basically one of the witches that manipulates time. She's the only one that's pretty manipulates time at a very good, and she does it very well at that, manipulating time. So basically, we should see how exactly she's going to manipulate her to use her powers against this one person, against this enemy they're facing. I take it you're the one responsible for reactivating the flow of time. No, time is still flowing. I'm merely a resident of the valley of time, meaning I only exist inside the flow of the valley of time. Because when you stop time, I, who only does not exist in the natural flow of time, have appeared. Okay, because so the enemy that the Sky Sisters are fighting currently right now, she wasn't responsible for stopping time, but now that she has done that, one of the witches has popped up, and she only can pop up and coexist with the real world unless the time is stopped. If time is constantly in motion, she cannot coexist in the world of the real world. How dare you defile this world of mine? Truth be told, if she were in fact the only one capable of moving while time was stopped, this fight would have been over literally before it began. So all of that stuff happened with time while time was stopped. Altair, what's going on? This woman's magic stops time, but while time is stopped, for whatever reason, I'm able to exist in this form. I have used my power to allow you all to move. Ah, okay, so she came basically on her own accord to save them so they can also move around, basically. You went missing after the Grand Magic Games, and those who walk the valleys of time are not all bad. You're not wanted here. I am but a concept. I cannot fight alongside you. So the enemy is starting to become a bit annoyed with this character because she's saying the truth about everything, and literally start saying everything about her, saying that you went missing a long time ago during the Magic Games, and here you are causing trouble after so many years. Hurry, you're only granted mobility as long as I hold the flow of time steady. A thought projection. So the enemy is shocked, of course, because she happens to be a thought projection. It's not the real one. Yes. Okay, so the Sky Sisters are making a run for it. This world is mine and mine alone. I won't let anyone interfere. Oh, by the way, the name CHRONOS stands for time, for those of you who don't know. So if you have a friend or somebody who's named CHRONOS, that means that their last name actually stands for time. Not that they can manipulate time, but that means that if your last name is CHRONOS, that means it stands for time. It has to do a lot with time. Sky Dragon's wing attack. Sky Gods Boreas. Of course, we know these are the Sky Twins. You know, they use all of their techniques incorporate the word Sky in it, or the name Sky, preferably. Let me show you what it means to control the item. Control time itself. Let me show you the true power of the 12. Okay, so what is the 12 to be exact? She is strong, this DiMarco girl. Don't get me wrong. The Wayne and Chili are hurt now. What is this power? Oh my god, what is that? Like on the bottom of page 12, she looks like a fiery demon or something. Take over. What in the world? God soul. So apparently she's letting the God soul take over her body. The power of a god? There's no way. Everybody's just saying the power of a god, there's just no way somebody like that could exist on this planet. Mind you, after watching countless of mangas such as Naruto, we know that people that could exist exactly like that on the world of the manga, of course. No fear, for my name is CHRONOS and I am the goddess of time. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know how they're gonna defeat a goddess of time, but that's gonna be pretty hard. Everyone, are you okay? So she still had this trick up her sleeve. The power of the goddess of time. What on earth did she do to get her hands on something like this? So obviously, as a normal fighter in Fairy Tail, you're not born with godly-like powers. You gotta get it from somewhere. Just like if you've watched Naruto, you gotta get those powers from somewhere. You're not born with them, obviously. So it seems to be the same method in Bleach, of course. You're not born with those powers, you gotta get them from somewhere. So it seems like every manga follows that generic, layout. I enshrined in the ancient capital of time Milvian, and the descendants of its people, DIMARCO, are both as one in this form. If you really are a god, then that means it's my time to shine. Wendy? Said Wendy, what? She just points to her and she's doing something. I don't know what exactly she's doing. Oh, it just stabs her. I couldn't even see her attack. So it was her time to shine, but when she attacked Charlie, it seems like she got pierced right on the kidneys. I predicted it, but I couldn't react fast enough. No way. So it seems like Charlie has died actually, because the where she stabbed her is exactly right where her kidneys are. Ye who have committed the sin of defiling my world, repent thy sins as corpses. What in the world is this ye who die shall die crap? Like, what is this? She's alive for now. Okay, so she's alive, barely, but she's still alive. I saved Charlie from the valleys of time. Simply put, her time has stopped. Charlie's time has stopped. This is just a stopgap. Once time starts moving again, Charlie will in fact die. Before that happens, we must defeat this woman, and then, the moment time starts moving again, give Charlie all the healing magic we can. Oh, okay, so she stopped. So then this way, she could actually stay alive. And once time starts to move, they gotta act quickly. But Altair, your body, you all can remain in this valley in time for only a short while longer. You must hurry and... Let's do this, Wendy. Yeah, but what can they do? This is not an opponent these kids can hope to beat. Such gadden eyes, replete with resolve, these girls can to this extent. I wonder, are you prepared to use the power of the future? Future, yes, right now I can give you the opportunity to use the power that you may one day develop. If you choose not to do this, you have no hope of defeating her. So she's giving her the power of the future, which is basically the time of fast forwarding. I'm pretty imagined at this point. But if you use this secret art, you will never again be able to use magic. Get out. Faced with a decision with an overwhelmingly great price, what will these two do? Bid farewell to the mage girls. 476. Such is the power of the future, third origin. To be continued on chapter 476. So we are hit now with the shocker, the turn of events. So Charlie is now frozen in time so that way she can preserve and not die. Once time moves, they have to instill as much magic, healing magic into her as they can to keep her alive. Till then. Now, of course, she is now offering the chance for the Sky Girls to use a magic ball that is from the future. Should they use this magical technique to basically of the future, they will not only be able to win the fight, but at a cost, as a huge consequence, to lose their magical powers. At this point, they're determined to defeating this enemy, so chances are they will use the power, and they will wind up losing their magical powers as a result of using the power of the future, the power that she will develop eventually. So I'm guessing the process is that she'll use it, she'll lose a power for a certain amount of time, she'll regain it back, with the ability of being able to use the power of the future. So for next week's chapters, bid farewell to the mage's girls. So hopefully they don't lose their magic and actually get this new ability. But right now it's looking as if though they will lose their magical power. So comment down below, let me know what you think about this, of the mage girls using this futuristic power to actually defeat the enemy. And what do you think about them losing their power? And if you think they'll actually reawaken their power ever, if that should actually be the case. So thank you very much for watching this reaction review to Fairy Tail 475, and have a nice day. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and you can also leave a comment. If not, you can also follow me up on Twitter. Thank you very much and have a nice day.